Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about what to take when you travel in terms of food. Soon, it will be summer vacation time. You may also travel for work. I recently went to Florida to speak at the Northwest Florida Dental Association on the 6 Pillars of Health. And I wanted to share with you what I took on my trip to help me avoid eating things that would make me not feel good and also not think well, because I needed to be on top of my game for a 3-hour talk, and also just to keep me healthy and keep me on track. If we can do just a little bit of preparation and take some of our own snacks and foods, that can really make a big difference. I always take some of my Piquet matcha tea. This is something that I drink every morning, and I really miss it when I don't drink it. It has L-theanine in it, which helps to relax us, and also so many other important phytochemicals, antioxidants to help us become healthier. So it comes in these little packets like this, which is super convenient for traveling. So I pack several of these. Even in the room, I use the coffee maker to make some hot water and combine my tea with that. So I can have my morning tea that I know is really healthy first thing in the morning. I usually take a packet or several packets of organic oatmeal. It's very important to get organic oatmeal. It's one of the most pesticide-rich foods that we can eat. I will provide in the notes below a link where you can learn more about that. Oatmeal's very healthy, great fiber food, but we really want to make sure A, it's organic, and B, it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. So I usually get completely unsweetened, just plain oats. That's the only ingredient, and it's organic. You can get those little packets, and again, you can combine those with hot water. You can usually get hot water in the restaurant or in your room from the coffee maker. The other thing I usually do is take prunes. It's difficult to maintain your GI routine while you're gone. Typically, when you eat out, you're not eating as much fiber. So I will take some pitted prunes. I also usually take some sweet treats that they're not perfect, but they're a lot better than ordering a cheesecake or a key lime pie or a chocolate cake or pie or something. So these are one of my favorite sweet treats. I love Almond Joy candy. These also come in like a Reese cup. They come in a lot of different flavors. But they're these just kind of small, bite-sized, they're like Almond Joys. It's dark chocolate, which is good. Dark chocolate is good for you. The ingredient list is, pretty good. It only has 3 grams of sugar. So that's really good. It doesn't have a lot of sugar. So this is my substitute for a dessert. I know I have that waiting for me in the room. Then I can say no to a dessert a little more easily. I also usually take some dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, 70% is the lowest amount of cocoa. 80 would be even better. The more cocoa, the healthier it is. Offers so many health benefits. In the description below, I'll provide the link to a nice free resource I created on dark chocolate. If you're interested in that, you can just click that link, and that will put you through to learn more about the health benefits and the best way to eat dark chocolate too. And then I also usually take some bars. Now, bars can be filled with lots of things that probably aren't good for us. They can have a lot of sugar. They can also have a lot of ingredients that we really don't know what they are. They can be ultra-processed foods, really. The thing I like about Lara bars is this one has 4 real ingredients. Now, this is not super high in protein. It really doesn't have that much protein, but it does have peanut butter. Usually they sweeten it with dates. So it's just a healthy way to kind of soothe the craving, especially when I'm on a plane. Freeze-dried fruit. I've known for a long time that frozen berries, frozen fruits are actually not less healthy. They're actually more healthy because they're frozen right after they're picked. And the berries are the most healthy. Any food that's picked right off the vine, that's when it's the most healthy. The longer it sits in your refrigerator or the grocery, the more those healthy compounds in the food degrade. So we want to eat the food as soon as we can. Picking a blackberry off a wild blackberry vine, as long as it doesn't have a lot of pesticides on it and as long as there's not a snake down there. That would be the healthiest way to eat fresh fruit. So freeze-dried, I had a student ask me, well, if frozen is good, what about freeze-dried? And so I did a little research on that, and freeze-dried is also really good. So this is some freeze-dried mangoes. These are so good, and the only ingredient in this is mangoes. They're not organic, but you can get organic. My grandchildren, who are young and picky, love these things. This is like their sweet treat. The only thing about this, now remember I'm a dentist, is that these are, they kind of stick in your teeth. So you want to make sure if you consume something like this that's sticky, even healthy foods like raisins, something like that, the prunes, all of those are sticky and they have natural sugars in them. So you want to make sure that you brush your teeth really well after you consume something like this. I also have freeze-dried raspberries. Those aren't as sweet, but I take those because I know raspberries are super, super good for us, and they help our immune system. They help us in so many ways. Obviously, I'm not going to take fresh raspberries on a trip with me, but those freeze-dried raspberries, I just mix them in with a little baggie of nuts, and I just try to eat some of those, really thinking of those as food as medicine, instead of just, oh, this tastes so good. Sometimes you have to do that. Certainly we want to be able to enjoy our food, but we also want to think about food in terms of what it's doing for our body. So there's that. And then I usually take an apple or a couple of apples or a banana. Now, if you're going out of the country, that might be an issue. I've never had an issue in the United States. At the end of this video, there will be an opportunity for you to sign up for my free guide that provides a list of the foods I've shared with you today and a couple of other tips for staying healthy while you travel. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. It really helps keep this video going.